What up, you guys? Jonny Truelove here, and in this next episode, we're going to be talking about getting yourself into the vortex. Now, you may be asking yourself, Jonny, what is the vortex? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you guys are not familiar yet with Abraham Hicks' teachings, who was one of the original founders who taught law of attraction, the vortex is the place where everything that you'll ever want and desire in this physical world is in, and how to bring and attract those physical things into your life and manifest that in a way where we use frequency and energy and going into that vibration that creates worlds. Many of you have a hard time meditating or learning how to quiet the mind. So we're going to show another exercise which he calls the focus wheel and getting right into that. So without further ado, let's jump right into this.
I told you before I laid my eyes on you. I'm not too sure. I just can't take my eyes off you.
So you're probably asking yourself, what is the vortex? Now, the vortex is every level of high vibrational frequency. That chart I showed you last time, seen in that last video, seen here? Everything that you'll ever want or desire is in a high vibrational, high frequency state. But you can't get what you want feeling the way you feel from down here. Because in this next example, I'm going to show you if you're having a hard time meditating or quieting your mind, there's another way to do it. And we call this focus wheel. In this next example, I show you with a good friend of mine, Kara, as I allow her to envision and free thought of how she feels her life should be. And if you continue to use the words will not teach. Instead, feel the vibration behind the words that create it. And as soon as you can feel that shift, because remember, there's different levels to this, you can feel your way into the vortex. And when it feels good, and it feels free, and it feels easy, that's when you'll know. Shifting your mood is the fastest way to start manifesting the things you want. So let's go ahead and jump right into this.
So tell me more about your spiritual awakening. Like during this conversation, if I seem like I'm talking different, that's just because I'm going to be connected through my other half. Cool with you?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You're gonna like this a lot.
So,
yeah.
You want me to talk about like how I started having a spiritual awakening?
Sure. I mean, like, okay, so.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Okay. So, like, let's bring everyone up to speed. Like, what you're going through, what you're feeling, and a little bit about your background. Like, where are you feeling like your energy is, and like your relationships and stuff like that. And like I said, don't worry, your name won't be mentioned here.
Oh, yeah, okay. So basically, I'm feeling like I had a major spiritual awakening.
Yeah.
I noticed that there's certain things, like you said, that were causing resistance or were not meant for my life. And it took some time to really realize where I was at and why I kept attracting this kind of energy on this like lower vibration. And maybe, I wasn't where I wanted to be mentally or anything, So it just took a while. It took meeting like the wrong people, getting into the wrong relationship, meeting like a narcissist, and just all the resistance I was getting. It was like life was constantly saying no. And no, Kara. Oh, no. And I just kept, sorry, I can't.
No, you're okay.
And I just kept going after it anyway, no matter how much it was saying no, until finally I stood up for myself and I finally walked away. And right now I'm letting go of things that I can't change, but I'm trying to also improve as a person and be like my highest self. So.
Wow, there's a big lump of what everyone's going through right now, and that I heard that. So you're feeling like how are you feeling now? Like, how long has it been since your separation or your breakup or whatever whatever.
So it's been like 10 days, and there was like a time in that 10 days where I would get sad, or I would start being nostalgic or reminiscing and just feel kind of sad about that, because when you're with a person a lot, you form like an attachment or like a real bond, and if you're actually caring and you're not a narcissist, then you care about how their day is and you don't want to lose them, but at the same time, not everyone's meant to be in our lives. And I had to realize that and just let go. And it's been, about like 10 days. And then in between the 10 days, he did try to reach out, but then I blocked him on everything so that I could actually move on and, leave this situation.
That's interesting you say that. Okay, so I'm gonna try a little exercise with you. Like, how are you feeling
Okay.
now? How are you feeling now, by the way? Like, let's just say on a scale 1 to 10.
I would say I'm about like maybe like a 6 or 7. My mood throughout the day kind of fluctuates. So sometimes I'm feeling happy or I'm starting to feel like more free and I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. And then other times I feel kind of, something reminds me of that person, but every day is getting easier.
Oh, interesting. Good choice of words. Good choice of words. Excuse me, I believe that your days are just getting better. That's why you're feeling.
Yeah.
That's why you feel like it's getting easier, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So we're gonna rewrite a story for you, and again, this is gonna be some of the teachings of Abraham Hicks and a good way to raise your vibration if you're having a hard time meditating. Do you get that sometimes? You feel like you're quiet or you're listening and you're trying to meditate, or even if you have my meditation on, do you find it still like you're still racing thoughts and you're not there present to the moment? How do you feel?
Yeah, I get like ADHD, and sometimes unless I'm really focused and calm, like say I've had coffee, it's hard to do it. But I just started. This is day 1 of actually getting back into the 30-day meditation to rewire my brain.
Okay. Are you using which one are you doing?
I did yours, and I did is his name Andrew Hussey? I don't know. He's another really he's also a coach as well that has meditation videos.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna try this exercise with you, okay? And we call this the focus wheel. And Abraham talks about how, well, I like to think of it as creating a story. She relates it to a merry-go-round, which we'll probably use. It's the same thing. It's just think of a focus wheel. We call this the focus wheel, right? But I also want you, at the same time, I want you to paint a picture. Before we start this, we're gonna just take 3 deep breaths. Hold it in for 6, hold it for 3, and release for 6, just so we can clear our energy and clear out our mind. Okay?
Okay.
So on a count of 3, we're gonna go and take a deep breath in, and I'll count for you. Okay? We'll go and take a couple breaths. And go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it for 3. 2, 3. Exhale for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Let's take another deep breath in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it for 3. 2, 3. Exhale for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time, and this time I really want you just to focus on your breath. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3. 2, 3. Exhale for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
Sorry, I almost said your name. Let's go and close your eyes. And I want you to imagine that you have a blank paper in front of you. And in this paper, I'm going to ask you to draw the life you want. Just a word, just give me a word. Think of something high vibrational, right? So if you could have the life that you want, what would you want to manifest? How do you want it? Like, what would you want in this focus?
I would just say it has to be only one word.
Just say whatever you feel, and then we'll try to fine tune it.
I would say success, but also love. So both of those, having love, be it relationships, friendships,
Which one speaks?
love from other people.
Which one speaks loud? Which one speaks dominant?
Probably more so love, because you can have money and not have support in your life and be really unhappy.
Okay, good. Now, are your eyes still closed?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Now I want you to think of the word love, and I want you, in your head, write out love on your blank piece of paper. And let me know when you have it.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to draw a circle around love.
Okay.
Okay. And I want you to draw 5 lines coming out from the word love from your bubble.
Okay.
Are they blank?
Yeah, they were blank. Why?
Good.
I was just drawing the lines.
That's good. So it's just in your head. Okay, now I want you to think of a word that supports the focus. Think of it. Think of an emotion that you would feel when that you can use on your first line for the word love.
Happiness.
Happiness. That's good. Happiness is love. Love is being happy. Okay, so happiness is love. That's good. Why? Because like love is being happy, right? Can you go ahead and say that? Go ahead and say that for me.
Happiness.
Say the word that you used right now.
Oh, happiness.
Right. Now say it again like you feel it, like you're happy.
Happiness. Happiness.
That's good. No, that was
Happiness.
good. Now we're
Okay.
clearing things out. That's good. Did you feel it that first one? It felt like you were happy there for a second.
Yeah.
It did, right?
Yeah.
You felt that, right? And then you went, hey, happiness, and then you got wonky with your vibration, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Let's try it again. So it's happy, right? You're happy. And you're
Yeah.
happy because it's love, right? So say that. Happiness is love.
Happiness is love.
And love is happiness.
Yes.
Right.
Both.
Okay, good. Now think of a second word for your second line that supports love. What's the feeling that you feel?
I would say positivity.
Positivity. I like that. Positivity. Because being positive makes you happy. And then when you're happy, you feel the love.
Right.
Because when you're loving, you feel happy. And it just feels so. What's the word?
Like.
What's the word? What do you feel? Say
Just
it.
good. Just overall, like a sense of like like your whole body is like positive and like
Good.
you're radiating happiness.
Right.
So they all kind of go together.
That's good, right? So it feels good, right? So what do we have on our lines here? We have happy, right? And then what else do you have?
Positivity.
Positivity, right? And what's your third one?
My third one would be support.
Support. Let's use a stronger word.
Yeah, like.
How about?
Okay, not support.
How about forever?
Okay,
How about
forever.
Right?
Okay.
Because it feels good forever when you're happy, right? Say it with me. It feels good that you're happy, right? Think of all the words that you put in your blank page there. And you want love, right? Because you want to be happy and it feels good. And it feels good because it's promising, it's forever, right? So why don't you go ahead and try and tell me what you feel in these words and then use them all. Just say it. It doesn't have to make sense. Just feel it. Like when I tell you it feels good.
I would just say like when you're in love or you feel love from other people, you're happy and that positivity radiates out of you, and that can be forever if you choose to go down a path that's a higher vibration and allow that into your life.
That's a good one. Do you like that one? Higher vibration?
Yeah.
Let's put that one. Let's put that one in there like that.
I want that to be the fourth one.
Okay. So let's say it together.
Okay.
Like listen to me, okay? I want you to think good. Just focus on the words, okay? And you have the first one is happy, right? The second one is
positivity.
Positivity, or just say positive. It's positive, right? It's positive. I like that because it feels good that you're positive and you feel happy. And what was your other third word?
It was forever.
Right, forever, because it feels good forever that it's love and they're happy. And it feels so positive because it's forever. And what's the other one? High
High
vibration.
vibration.
Wow. See, we're like on the same frequency right here. So
Yeah.
it feels like high vibration when it feels good to love,
Mhm.
and it feels forever because it's positive and it's pure and it's ease and it's flow and it's dynamic and it's eternal and it's love, and it feels so good because it's ecstasy, it's forever, it's eternal. Do you see how I'm channeling other higher vibrational words to support your high
Right.
vibrational words, right?
Mhm.
Do you feel that when I say these words to you?
Yes.
You feel that,
Yes, I
right?
do.
Okay, do you know
Mhm.
why you feel this?
Because you have your high vibration.
Right, but then who am I
As
with?
I say,
Who am
positive.
I with right
Huh?
now? Who's the one who felt it?
Me.
Exactly. So now you understand the laws of attraction. When I
Right.
feel, because you said me, but I said I'm only around me because I'm around you. So you feel the positivity, you feel the forever of ecstasy because it's love, it makes us happy, and it feels so
Mhm.
good. You want to say that back? You can say it any way you want. Just, I don't want you to think of so much the sentence and how you're going to say it. Do you see how I'm just flowing with ease because love is forever and it feels eternal without limit, and it's patient because it's positive?
Mhm.
Do you see how I'm just using these feeling of words and abundance of eternal ecstasy that feels so good when you make love with high spirit and high vibration? Can you feel that?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Just very good. Just very positive and like warm and like a sense of like that there are good people out there and there are people like me or you or other people I know, and that we have to actually keep our eyes open for those people and be aware.
That's good. Now I'm going to close my eyes because we're high on the same frequency, so I want you to use your words since you created this on your page and it's your
Mhm.
story because you created it and you love because you're happy. So go ahead and tell me. I want to feel it.
So I would just say that when you radiate love and you give love
Mm-hmm.
to other people, they can feel your energy.
Mm-hmm.
So they feel your positivity, they feel that you're happy, and that's infectious.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like soul connecting with other people, and that is eternal and forever. And it's a high vibration
Mm-hmm.
that you can definitely feel and that you carry with you, and other people feel it.
Because you feel it.
Yes.
Because you feel love.
Right.
Because you feel high vibration. Because
Right.
you feel positive.
Mhm.
Do you feel this?
Yes. No, I do.
Good.
Today has actually been a great day. Mhm.
Good. How do you feel in this moment when you feel these words? When you feel it? When you understand that
I just feel, yeah.
you
I
created
just
it?
feel like they have purpose, that
That's a good
there's
one.
meaning, that there's
I like
soul
that.
connecting to other people,
Right.
and there's people that you haven't even met yet, or people you haven't truly explored,
Right. Now,
because you've been stuck.
when I say these words to you, the words that you created, how do you
Mhm.
feel? Do you feel like I mean it when I say it? Do you feel these words that I'm repeating back, the words that you created on your story? The words like love and positive happiness and forever. Do you feel those words when I say them to you?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Mhm.
Now, I'm going to explain something. This is what I
Okay.
want you to do every day because this is what you call alignment. This,
Mhm.
the reason why you feel these words when I say them back to you, because this is what you are wanting. This was created by you. This is your new story. This is your new story that you created, and you want love because it's happy.
Yes. I understand.
And when you feel this, because what I'm saying to you, then this means you are aligned. This is high vibration. This is the vortex. Now, every time you're introduced to contrast, and it could be your environment, it could be people, and they come out to you, and you're like, well, and you don't feel like this, then you're outside of the vortex. Do you understand? You're back to your third dimensional physical self. Now, here's the thing. You and I, since now that you felt it, we're in this vortex together. It is unlimited love. It's powerful. It's alpha. It's patient. It's promising. It's eternal. It's unlimited. So you feel these words when I'm saying this to you. When you feel like this, it's because you're in the vortex with me. And someone rings the doorbell. Out the vortex you go. You get what I'm saying? I want you to think about this. Anytime you feel like this is the time you ask the universe. This is the time when you want to ask whatever it is that you believe in. When you feel like this means you are aligned because you are feeling high vibrational, and this is the story that you created. So what I did to talk to your inner being is for you to create your story. Now you have a story to start with. This is page 1. It's love. It's making you happy because it's forever, and it's positive, and it feels good for you. You see? Because you created this. I wish I could say your name. I'm so tempted, but I can't.
I actually don't think it would be bad if you did. It'd be okay.
Okay, good. Just personalize it a little bit.
Okay.
Because Kara.
Call me Kiara.
Kiara, that's her inner being. That's your inner being.
Remember
That's right.
Kiara? Yeah.
I do remember. But see, who thought of that? Because you're in the vortex. You see? But anytime I call you Kara, it's probably because you're outside of the vortex.
Yeah.
You get this,
That's
yeah?
true.
So you remember the graph that I showed you about your levels of consciousness.
Right.
Anytime you feel like this, and it feels ease, and it feels flow, and it feels on, and it feels love, and it feels happy, Kara. Kara, every time you feel like this is what you ask. This is when you ask. And then you start feeling like this. Feel it like this all the time, every day. And I promise you, it is by law of attraction. Because you feel like this, you are tuned into the frequency of the things that you want. Anything you want in life. Anything.
Do you recommend meditation in the morning and at night, or just one or the other?
I do in the morning and night. The reason why. Wait, before we move forward, do you understand this concept now? Why we do this exercise?
Yes. No,
like
definitely.
Do you like
That
it?
definitely made me feel good. It cleared out my mind and just kind of
Feel uplifted.
gave me an understanding. Yeah, I feel uplifted. I feel great.
So when you're uplifted and you're feeling it like this, this just means you're raising your vibration. And this is the same thing as meditation, but this is another form. Because what I want you to practice Kara, is every morning or every day you wake up before you start your day, think of those words and then use them and say them to yourself in the mirror. Say it like the way I say. And I know you can. Otherwise, why are you in my physical experience? Because we are in the vortex together, and right now we feel high vibrational because this is the story that you created to be happy. You see? And when you understand this concept, do this every day, you are now rewiring your brain and hearing yourself say it with like you mean it, because you do mean it, and you hear yourself say it, so you're learning it again twice. And all it takes is 30 days, because I don't care if you have a 60-year habit, 50-year habit, 6-month habit, 1-year habit. To break a habit takes a month. And if you do this, you will start to see all the manifestations show up in your life. More opportunities, a beautiful soulmate, twin flame relationships. And you have to understand, the people we meet is just the timeline. So people that are in your physical experience, that just means wherever you're good and you're feeling good like this, now's the time to ask. And you do this so much, you're gonna have a certain glow about you because now you are constantly on a high vibration. You're constantly feeling good. And now you're gonna understand why I'm so the way I am every day and I have so much energy and I bleed out positive energy because I've practiced this to every day to a T and I still meditate. So it's almost like you're going to be a negative bug repellent for negative thoughts, negative emotion, negative any type of negative energy. Almost like you can see it coming, but it doesn't relate to you anymore because you've already been there, done that, and you stop playing victim and you just say, it must suck to feel what you're feeling right now, but not there. And then you can literally go back about your day. Nothing bothers you, you know. And
Right.
when you feel like this and you're in this high vibrational state, like when you're feeling aligned, those goosebumps that you give yourself, that's when you ask. Because I promise, my absolute promise to you is you just remember this. Stay in the vortex. That's where you want to ask for all your stuff. The last thing you want to do is be outside the vortex and be like having the worst day of your life. Like, oh my God, this day can't be any worse. Can it? And then since you're aligned to that frequency of not feeling good and you ask for it from the universe will just say, oh, no, I got shit more, ton loads more for you. Here you go, here you go, here you go. More toxicity, more toxic relationships, more all
Right.
this. You see?
And what I was gonna say, it's so crazy because people that have like more negative or low vibrational energy, it's so weird. I can feel it. Their energy feels heavy.
Oh, yeah.
When I walk into a room, it literally feels like a weight or a dark like cloud has come over you.
Yep, you feel it, right?
And it's the weirdest. Yeah, that's how I
Eerie.
used to feel with my ex. I'd always feel this like really strong, like negative, dark energy. It's heavy. That's like the best way I can describe it.
No, I get it. I trust me, I get that all the time. But when you become a master of yourself, like you start going to mastery mode, meaning it just means this. You no longer see the conditions of what this world has to give you. You understand it, you don't react to it, and you just respond. And then you go about your day and just worry about yourself because this is the time to be selfish. And when you're in I want to be so good, Kara, and master this myself, where I can be with anyone, anytime, any place, and handle their vibration because I'm already strong.
Right.
So it's almost like it's like the word I like to use is unconditional because in any condition, I'll always be high vibration. Well, not always. I want to say most of the time because if you want to know how to be high vibrational, 100%, 150%, and nothing ever bothers you, you want to know how?
How?
Easy, you just die. And then your soul will go right into heaven, and you are good, bro. You are good. See, see. Now that's Johnny O coming back in because I got jokes. You know, so I'm saying.
Funny. Yeah, you got jokes. I was like, what?
You see,
Like that one.
but it's the truth. That's exactly what happens. So your best way is to stay aligned most of the time. Like so, I always say I feel good most of the time, and when I experience contrast, I always tell myself it's out full. Like this is happening for a reason. I'm not sure if it makes sense yet, but I'm sure it'll work itself out, and there's something better coming along later. I always think like that. So, what do you think of the exercise?
I think it was really great, and I mean, this was the perfect time for me to have met you like months ago because as you come into my life, is when I've been going through this like kind of awakening that I never really had before, and didn't realize all of these terms and these things, and I never meditated before. So this is all something I want to like implement in my life and start doing every day.